guys, my name's Nikki. Thanks for joining me if you're new, and thanks for coming back if you're returning. If you don't know me, I'm Reseller on the Poshmark app. All that is an app that's on your phone, and you buy and sell used clothing. Whatever you can get on a super cheap, or even things out of your own closet, you just start to sell on there. It's actually a super easy, I think, but it was the first one I had ever started on. So today's video, guys, I'm just going to talk about the lessons I've learned in this past year of reselling. I have been reselling one full year, almost 13 months. Kimmy, over at One Thread at a Time, she did say how much she made last January and how much she had made this January, and I thought it'd be fun if I would just see. So I do have those numbers for you guys. Last January, I had only been reselling for less than 1 month. I didn't realize I had done this bad. I was like, oh my God. So the first month of reselling, December the 25th till January the 25th, I netted $190 even. I gave $10.50 out in shipping discounts. And then after Poshmark took their fees, I was left with $119, around about, give or take a few cents. That's not including my COG, which is my cost of goods. They weren't very high. That's the whole reason I started reselling, was because, I shopped on the Poshmark app. Well, I just shopped in the thrift stores for myself. And I had this abundance of clothes. So I was getting everything at a bag sale then. And if I filled up a cart and they weren't busy, like, they would give me the whole entire cart for 20 bucks. So there was times that I walked out of there with paying less than 25 cents an item. So I say I'm gonna say my cost of goods, because it was only, I apologize. So there's 23 sales in that 1 month. Look at how many items I sold. But the amount I grossed was $865 even. I gave $21.19 in shipping discounts. And then after Poshmark's fees, I was left with $654.81. Y'all, I'm stoked about that. I didn't realize that. Like, I've kept all my money in my account this time. Well, for this past week, and I have enough to buy me a plane ticket back to West Virginia to go visit in February. So, yeah, I get to go see my family. I hate flying. I've flown a lot. I hate it. It's like, I'm a control freak. And I know this. And getting on that plane, I give away all control. Every single bit of it. And I'm not all about that. I like to be in control. Control freak. Could be a downfall, or it could be okay. I'm an okay person. Because I don't ask for control of too much. The only thing I want control of is me, myself, and I. And in a plane, I don't have control over that. So, and I know what they say, there's just as many accidents, blah, blah, blah. I've been flying since I was a little kid. I hate it, though. But I hate taking a train even worse. Me and my son, we took a train from Montana to West Virginia whenever I had moved back home about 7 years ago, because my son was born in Montana. And I lived there for 3 years. I lived in Great Falls. So, like, we took a train home, and oh my God, no lie, I'm not on any antipsychotics anymore, like antidepressants, antipsychotics. They used to have me like jacked up on them. I went off all my medications on my own after they had me on like 38 different medicines in the course of like 6 years. I was like, when is enough? Like, you guys are sending me in to one extreme to another right after, just right after each other. And I just wanted to see, to me, going off my meds couldn't be any worse than them switching them up. So I went off my meds, and you know what? I might get a little depressed, and I might be a little psychotic sometimes. But I feel better than I have ever felt in my 37 years. like, the way I think is not, and I guess it's all because I've grown up too, you know. I've grown up a lot too, you know. I used to be a shitty ass person. That's, you know, I mean, I was. And I'm really grateful that I'm not anymore. Like, and I can honestly say that, like, I can call, it's nice, because I've always looked up to my sister. It's nice to be able to call my sister and be like, hey, I like who I am. I really do. I dig my personality, even though I'm a dork. And, like I said, I'm crazy. And I'm a control freak. And I like to talk a lot. And I interrupt people. And I drive really slow. And, yeah. I have a lot of downfalls. It's okay, though. I love them. I forgot totally what I was saying. Oh, yeah, about the money. So, like, I have made, this week, I have made 400 and, no, I made 300. Let's see. I made $360 so far. Yeah, and that's just doing 5 days. And I really didn't know I was, like, that far in my business. And now I'm glad. Like, I know this is a pain in my butt right now. Like, all that inventory on my floor, which it looks better than what it did last night. Oh, my God. But that's only half of it. Like, the other half is still in the shelf. But I know after I get this done, like, I've already taken out probably over 100 items that I no longer wanted in my inventory. You know how good that felt? It felt really good. Because, you know, and Jessica Elkin, I have to give her props. She did upload a video yesterday, and it was about, you know, the brands she was taking out of her closet because they no longer sell for anymore. Girl, you ain't got nothing on me. You had really good brands compared to what I had. Like, yeah, I didn't realize. And then I also was finding stuff that I took pictures of. That's why I told you guys I don't take pictures. You remember how I told you I don't like to take pictures in, like on my camera. I like to do it on Poshmark and save them as drafts. And that's why I have found so many items that were in my inventory that I had not listed. And the ones I've found so far are really cute. So, yeah, so then also I printed off my inventory report from Poshmark. So what I'm going to do, instead of using the laptop, because I don't use computers and my phone is just too small. I'm going to go through here because I pretty much know, you know, what item it is and about what time I bought it, you know, around what time. So I have 18 pages. Ah! So I have 18 pages of inventory that is listed. That is active in my closet. Right now I have 1,000, and yesterday I had almost 2,000. So right now I have 1,880 active listings. They total $44,122. That's what, you know, what I would be making if everybody bought them full price. So, there's items on here still that, because I've already taken like over 100 out of this inventory before I even printed this off. But I was looking at the, you know, how many, I have items in here. My longest item has been listed 419 days. And I have two. I have 2 of those. And those were from my very first 2 things I listed. Let me see what they were. Oh, one was a Fredericks of Hollywood nightie. And it's still in my inventory. I'm going to take it out. I'm going to find it. Whenever I find it, I'm going to take it out. So I'm going to go ahead and cross that one off. So this just makes it easier for me later. Oh. Use pencil so we can't erase. Okay, so I'm going to mark that one off because I know I know that I'm going to get that out of my inventory. I guess I'm going to go and take my Almost Famous out too. I guess I just like cheap clothes, like I said earlier. But I like Almost Famous. I know not a lot of people do, but I like cheap clothes. But I'm going to take all those out of my inventory. I'm not going to keep anything. I have a Reebok shirt that's been listed for 417 days. I'm going to take that out, and I'm actually going to relist that one. I'm going to try this relisting thing. I've never relisted. So what I'm going to do for that one, on that one, is I'm going to come out here and make a line. Okay. The next one is I'm going to take that one out of inventory. Oh, sorry guys. I was supposed to be painting. I forgot. I've been doing a lot of recordings here lately. Even though I haven't posted a video, I just haven't been really in the right mindset because I've been trying to deal with this inventory. And I'm okay with it now. Like, I've got a grips on it. Like, I think I got this. Especially after I didn't have to use a laptop anymore, and I remembered that I could print this off. Like, it just totally changed my mood. So, but I am going to insert some clips of that, you know, of my drive times, and I did a list with me a couple different times, and a ship with me. Yeah, I've done all kinds of videos. So I might just like insert little clips of them, and I have one of me introducing my fur baby to you guys, and he jumped like a good boy. He did. Y'all see it. I'm going to insert that too right here. Right there. I'm really going to do it this time too. You see this? It's so cool. I know how to do that now. But anyways, this ain't going to be a very long video, guys. I just wanted to make sure that I just jumped on here real quick. Just left a little video saying that I was thinking about y'all. You know, I really do. I was thinking about how your guys' days were going. You know, if you were making any sales. Tinsel Till over there on her channel, she did buy from me today. I gave her a really good deal on a couple items, but I was glad to see them go to a good home, and I'm going to send her a good box. I have some stuff that some of the stuff I took out of my inventory sells for her. I was looking through, you know, and everybody knows that. Just because it's no good in my inventory doesn't mean it won't be any good in her inventory. Like, everybody's different. And I don't want anybody to get the wrong impression, like I'm giving her my garbage. I'm sending her the best of the best that I got rid of. I'm not sending her any junk. And she's not part of the 12 mystery boxes. This is something that I want to do for this lady every time that somebody donates me something, and I think that she would benefit from it. And you know, instead of just donating it to Goodwill, why not give it to her? You know, something's just tugging at my heart telling me to. This is the second time I've done this, and this is going to be a regular thing for me. So, Tinsel Till, you'll have to order something from me once a month, because we're going to start doing this a monthly thing with you and I. I really do like her. I think she, you know, she's out of all the YouTubers that I watch, you know, I mean, on a regular basis, Kimmy, Valamilk, here's Lynn, Your Best You, Shani Sells, out of all of us, she is the elder. So I want to give her the utmost respect. You know, that's how I was brought up. I'm real Southern. So I give her the utmost respect, and she would get the shirt off my back if she needed it. Anytime. Definitely. Age does mean something from where I come from. You know, you've walked this world, you've earned your respect. You know, you shouldn't have to give respect to get respect. You've already earned it. And I know a lot of us think, oh, we earned it. Just because you've had a hard life, don't mean you've earned respect. I've had a hard life. I still have to give respect. Why? It's the right thing to do. You know, you should respect your elders. That's just how I was brought up. Sorry if I just stepped on anybody's toes, but sorry if I wanted to rant. But I had to say that to Miss Tinsel Till, that I appreciate all your comments that you do leave on my video. You leave one every single video, sometimes multiple comments, and I just like reading them. I enjoy reading everybody's comments. I go through and read, you know, if there's 50, I'll read them. If there's 5, I'll read them. If there's none, I won't read them. So you gotta leave me at least one. But I'm in a way better mood, way better mindset. My room don't look any better, but you guys will see it worse in these clips that I'm going to input. But one of the last things that I wanted to talk to you guys about was what I wish I knew before I started Posh. You know, none of these videos I just did would have been long enough to make a substantial content for a video. So that's why there's so many different subjects in this one. I call it a Mosh Posh. It's just a smorgasbord. I just have a smorgasbord of information right here. One of the first things I wish I knew, or wish I would have known, the very first, and that's because of, dun, 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 I wish I would have done more research on an inventory system. It really sucks right now. I'm going to be really honest with you. I have really been dragging butt these last 3 days. Like, I haven't even got past E yet, and it's been 3 days. I have been dreading this. I have been wanting to throw a fit, but in the long run, who am I going to throw a fit at? Myself? Probably. It probably happened once before. It probably will happen again. But, I gotta suck it up, Buttercup. I brought this on. I wanted to go shopping. I wanted to go to thrifting. I wanted to go to sourcing, and I didn't want to do the work behind it. In reselling and being an entrepreneur, there is multiple things that you have to do every day in order to survive, in order to make that income, in order to put food on your table, if that's what you need to do with it. Whether it's to put gas in your car, you're ultimately responsible for that. Just like I would not allow Patrick to buy my ticket for West Virginia. That was my doing. You know, I wanted to do it. I wanted to save up. I wanted to. And ultimately, I know that if I spent my money, he would have bought me a ticket. But that's not his responsibility. That's why I haven't been home since I moved here, and that's why. Because I'm fine. We're finally, you know, because we were playing catch up for a while. You know, the outside looking in looks great. But it's not all daisies and sunflowers and hearts, you know? So, I just want to throw that out there. But I really, guys, really appreciate you guys just listening to my manic mess. I'm always, like I said, I don't take medication for my mental illness. I took myself off of it. I feel better mentally than I ever have, but I doubt myself more. So, and I know that I switch from one subject to another, but anybody who knows me and really gets to know me loves that about me. They're like, because it's kind of comical. It is. Like, I'm not like this for show. I am always like this. I'm either laughing, I'm either really happy or I'm really sad. I hate that there's no in between. I really do. I hate that. But, and I can't hide this. Like, my face says it all. Like, if I'm having a bad day, you guys will know it. Not because of anything I say, just because it's written all over my face. I am what I feel. You know what I say? I have a lot of emotions. Okay, guys, I'm getting off here. I kept you guys long enough, so I'm going to go ahead and insert some clips, and I will probably be back on here to say goodbye to y'all. Bye. Ain't that cool? I love it.